Hey, this is Michael from Brainy Face Project. Welcome to the channel or welcome back. This video is going to talk about the things that went well on the channel for the past month or so, or the things that didn't go so well, the lessons learned. So the channel was actually created back, I had to write this down here. I can't believe how long it's been. Brainy Face Project channel was created on March 7th, 2013. So that is 12 years ago. And the oldest video on the channel has 314,000 views, and that video was done 11 years ago. And then the last video that I posted, besides the videos in the past 2 weeks, that video was posted 9 years ago. So the channel was really active for about 2 years. And I'm very thankful that the 5,000 people who subscribed to the channel didn't abandon the channel along the way. So thank you for sticking with the channel. If you ever wondered if Michael was going to come back and maybe do some more videos, I'm back. And so it's really good to be back. And yeah, it's just really exciting to have the channel up and running. But for the past 10 years, well, I guess the past 9 years, nothing's been happening on the channel. This reinforces the idea that YouTube never lets a video die. They never really let a channel die. It's up to the content creator to keep things active. I have been very busy for the past 10 years with a startup company, with jobs that had me traveling a lot, with just life kept me so incredibly busy. And this has always been a passion of mine, but unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to do it for a long time. And I'm at the point in my life where I can dedicate time to building up the channel, building up the community. And as I do this, I want to kind of do a little time capsule of what I'm learning along the way, because there's so much to learn. YouTube is a vastly different environment than it was 10, 12 years ago. It's a way different space. Social media is a lot different. So I want to share that with you. And this is important, is I think that if this video connects with one person out there, or maybe even a few of you are interested in setting up your own YouTube channel and you haven't done it yet, I want to give you the confidence to do it, because it is so much fun. It is so rewarding. I mean, it's easy for me to say that after having reactivated the channel after just, 2 weeks or so, less than 2 weeks of doing videos, but I've missed it so much. And I've had just a blast creating videos, and I'm going to be creating videos on so many different topics. So I want to make sure that anybody out there who has that kind of dream of maybe going out and doing a YouTube video, but not quite, set up with the confidence to do it yet, is to say, yeah, I can totally do this. And then I can show you some of the things that are working, because there's no answer on how to do this. There are so many channels out there on YouTube, these content creator channels. I mean, some of them are good. Some of them are really good. Some of them are questionable. Some of them just seem to want to sell you on something that I don't know if the person is really qualified to do that. And I've gone down the rabbit hole on a lot of these channels. Here's the top 10 things you need to do, and here's the top 10 things you never do, and make sure that you understand search engine optimization, and you got to do your thumbnails just this way. And there's just so much to all of it. And I'm going to try to boil it down into things that just make sense. And I'm going to share with you things that worked for this channel, things that didn't work. If I'm spinning my tires on something and it didn't work, then I'm just going to share that with you. So if that's interesting and you want to do that on a monthly basis, just be sure, if you haven't already subscribed, to subscribe. And then I'll give you a retrospective look on all of those things, including shorts and artificial intelligence. The main point of this channel, by the way, the main point of this channel here is to focus on technology. This channel got its origins with a very specific set of reviews and tutorials on digital cameras, and that is going to continue on this channel. So don't worry if you're one of those original 5,000 plus subscribers. We're going to continue to do content like that. And in fact, I believe that I have found the bin which has my original Sony cameras in it. We had a flood in our basement, unfortunately, and it was mess. It was chaos for a while, but everything got moved and it got put in storage, and then it came back, and it's just been, it has not been easy to deal with. But the basement's back in order, and we're in the process now of unboxing everything. And on that journey, I've found now the plastic bin, because I remember doing this. I had a plastic bin, and then I took all the cameras and I put them in plastic bags, and I'm praying that the Sony cameras are in there. So anyway, that's how this channel got started. But we're also going to focus on things like technology, e-readers, digital rights management, artificial intelligence, how to modify your photographs. I plan to get back into doing product reviews and expert series in different areas. So, that's all future stuff, and it's easy to get excited about all of those things, but let's stay on task here with what we're here to do. Let's get into the YouTube studio, and I'm just going to pull that up here on the screen. And let's just spend a few minutes here going through this. So if you're not already familiar with this YouTube studio, this is a special place that you go to on YouTube to take a look at all of the videos that you've produced, to upload your videos, to look at analytics on your videos, to interact with community comments. And thank you for folks who are commenting, especially on the Kindle video. Lots of activity in there for the past couple of weeks. And it's where you can go in and you can take a look at the status of your channel in terms of whether or not you've been monetized, which I think for any aspiring YouTuber, any person in the right mind would welcome the idea of having some extra money coming in. If you're passionate about something and you record videos on that and people interact with those videos, why not make some money at it? And so I'm going to talk a little bit about that aspect of YouTube and AdSense and where I'm at in my journey here for a channel that was essentially dormant for about 9+ years. Not making any money during that time, by the way, but we'll get into that. So the first thing is the current number of subscribers is 5,758. So pretty amazing that folks stuck around there. And again, if you wondered, is Michael ever going to post a video? You can stop wondering, because I'm back. I'm at the point in my life where I'm able to dedicate time to the YouTube channel, but more importantly to a business. That's the key of what I'm doing. I've actually got a business. I'm in the process of doing a lot of things for setting up the business in terms of website, in terms of just the business plans all written out, and I'm in execution mode. But this is an important piece of that, because I've been out of the game for social media for a long time and doing the YouTube videos. And so this is a good way for me to go in and learn all of those things. So 5,758 subscribers, 228 in the last 28 days. So welcome and thank you. And then we've got a couple other things down here, one of which is kind of mind-boggling to me. 21,000 views over the past 28 days. So people have been watching videos. The watch time, number of hours, 2,000 hours of watch time. I think the average American works 2,080, something like that, 2,080 hours in a year. And so you think about that, like that's how many hours the average person puts into work in a year. That's how many hours have been watched on videos. So that's pretty cool. And then it shows the top videos. So I was kind of surprised by this in the past 48 hours. Well, I guess not. The Grok 3 beta video is actually probably pulling ahead right now. For the past week, that Kindle video was doing quite well, surprisingly well. We'll take a look at that when we get into the dashboard onto the content and analytics pages. But because that was time sensitive, and quickly, Amazon took away a feature where you couldn't download your books anymore. And I figured out a solution that worked to rightfully be able to download the content and then be able to view it on non-Kindle devices. And so I wanted to share that with people before the feature went away. And so a lot of people found that really helpful, and I was really glad that that helped people out. So that video was doing quite well. But now that the time frame of February 26th has passed, because you can no longer download those backups, other videos are out there, and these are the videos that I created over the past few days. So I'm getting a few views here and there. Quick point on that is my wife and I were sitting there last night talking about companies and their YouTube channels. So we pulled some up, and there are companies that have been around for 12, 15 years that have 161 subscribers. When we started looking at their shorts views, how many views do they have on their little short videos on YouTube? It's like 6, maybe 12. So I don't feel bad about these numbers at all. Getting the channel back up and running and getting these view counts, I'm happy with this. Are the numbers going to go up? That's what I hope, and that's what we're going to be talking about, are the things that went well and the things that didn't go so well in getting these numbers to go up. But right now I'm happy. Like, I've got nothing to complain about with the channel. Down at the bottom here you can see latest comments and then recent subscribers. So thanks again to everybody who's subscribed to the channel. And then you can see in the upper left hand corner that I've got a short that I created, and that one's actually got 571 views. Quick point on this one. When I did the original Kindle video, I just uploaded it, and I literally, like, after I uploaded the video, I literally went to my wife and I said, I will be happy if I get 50 views, 50 views on this video, because I knew that it was only going to be relevant up until February 26th. And I think there were like 9 days left at the time. So I thought, man, if I can help 50 people out and actually help them download their books and figure all this stuff out, that's going to be really cool. And that video, we'll take a look at the stats on the next screen there, but it's more than 50. It is more than 50. But when I did the video, she suggested that I put up a YouTube short. And I'm like, a short? Why would I put a short up? Because usually a short is like a clip from a TV show, or somebody doing some silly comedy thing, or somebody showing off their six-pack abs, or, so just all this ridiculous stuff. And, I look at shorts, I scroll up and up and up and up and up. We all do that. And then once in a while, a video catches your attention and you maybe watch it. And if it's good, you keep watching it until the end. And if it's really good, maybe you let it loop and you watch it a second time or a third time, right? I don't know if it's a hook into the actual channel. I don't know if a lot of people are using it that way, but shorts are interesting. It's kind of like YouTube said, we're going to do shorts, which is very similar to TikTok. And it's that, I call it short attention span theater. It's just really quick bites. And I thought my content should be long form. If you notice in my videos, for good or bad, like some people won't like it, but other people will love it. I'm one of those people. I love long form content. I love it when people talk. It's unscripted. Like, I'm not talking from a script or anything now. I went into this with an idea or two, with a basic outline in my head, but I'm not reading from a script. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. And in fact, I mean to do that on some of my future videos, to see, like, I've got a couple ideas, and I think some of those might be able to get me up to like 20, 30,000 views. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that. But those scripted videos, those are sometimes cool. But I just go into this, I talk, I don't do the edits on the video. A lot of times you'll see that where somebody talks and then you can tell they edited out that little snippet, that little snippet, that little snippet. And it's a little jarring to me. It's just like, it's not real. It's too much editing. And I think maybe in some of those cases they pause for a long time. And so they're trying to think of what to say. I don't do that. And so these videos just go up as is. And I'm trying to target probably 20 to 25 minutes on my long form content at this point in time. I think that's a reasonable amount of time for a video. And when I sit down and have breakfast, a lot of times I'll go out and find one of my favorite YouTube channels. And I love it when I see a video that's about 25 to 30 minutes long, because that gives me enough time to eat, gives me something to watch where I'm not sitting there scrolling, watching ridiculous things. I'm kind of locked into that thing. So the long form content is what I was all about. But my wife said you should do a short. And at first I said, no, it doesn't make sense, but she's always right. So of course I said, yeah, I'll do the short. I don't expect to get any views. Seriously, we talked about me getting 50 views on that Kindle video. I said I'll probably get 2 views on the short. Well, check that out. I've been having fun with shorts. I'm using artificial intelligence. I'm doing artwork. I'm doing movies. I'm doing sound effects now, and I'm having a blast. I really like doing these shorts now, and I hope people like watching them, but it's not bad for me. 571 views on a video that's only been up for less than 4 days. That's kind of cool. And so that's the methodology that I'm going to use for my long form content. It's like I got the long video, and then I'm going to do a short, which is kind of fun in about 30 seconds. And then that's the hook in to the main video. And if you actually found the channel, if anybody's watching this video, I don't know. But if you found the channel through a short, I'd be really curious to know that, because I mean, somebody's watching it. 571 views. All right, so that's pretty much the dashboard screen here on the YouTube Studio. And I've got no issues with anything here. I'm happy with the numbers, and I appreciate the comments from folks who are commenting. Let's just click on content and take a look at this. I think what I'd like to do on this screen is to click on date to sort by date. So you're looking at the oldest video on the channel up at the top, but it's marked as a private video now. And I remember, I remember this. I had purchased a dashboard camera, and I had about a 45-minute drive home from work, and I put the dashboard camera up, and then I was trying to time lapse it to take the 45-minute trip and get it down to like 1 or 2 minutes. And I did it, and it was really cool. So I posted that to this channel, and then I marked the video private so nobody could ever see it. So that's me under views, probably watching it 2 times, and that was it. But then, what is it? How many days later? April 7th, 2013. So just 2 days later, I posted my first video on this channel, which was the Sony DSC HX300 50x zoom camera review. And I put a lot of time into that. I love that camera. I'm really hoping that I find that camera so I can dust it off. If it's in the bin that I think it's in, I'm going to do a video this weekend, and I probably won't post it if it's not in there, because I'll do the single tier. I'll be so sad. But if it's in there, I'm totally going to post a video and just show everybody all the cameras that are in the bin. And if I really luck out, then my Sony DSC HX400 camera will be in there. The reason this is important here is because a lot of the community, a lot of those 5,000 subscribers kind of came to the channel through those cameras, and I would love to do more videos on that. I feel like we never got to close out that series properly, and so I'll do a few more videos and wrap up the HX300 Expert series. So that's only going to be relevant probably for people who have the camera, because it's such an old camera, but maybe it inspires you to pull that camera out and get it up and running again. And I plan to, and do videos along the way too. So anyway, those are the oldest videos. Let me sort by the number of views here. So now the most watched video on the channel is this one, which was for the successor to the HX300 camera. It was the HX400 camera, and that's got almost 500,000 views. So yeah, those cameras were fantastic. I did reviews on them. And then my thinking on that was that I would actually do the expert series on the HX300 to drive engagement and community. And then I don't know what happened. I guess life got in the way. I had jobs that were so stressful. I worked in cybersecurity, and I just didn't have time to devote to the channel. And I have time now, so it feels good to be able to do these videos again. And by the way, if they ever came out with an HX500 camera, I would be elated because the zoom on that camera is so good. I just remember it was crazy good zoom, and for the price point, like, you couldn't beat it. If they came out with an HX500 with the same kind of lens and a bigger sensor, that would be like, it would be bliss. It would be so awesome. So anyway, this is this page, and if you look at by date, I'm going to sort this by date again. You can see that the videos that I've posted here recently are one on Grok 3 beta versus Chat GPT. It was just a fun video. I'm really into the large language models, and being able to talk to them is a lot of fun. And so I just thought I'd do a video there. It's got 613 views, 100% likes. That's actually pretty good. So 100% of the people actually liked that video. So thank you if you're one of them. Then I did another video that was related to Grok 3, which I'll continue to talk about Grok and other large language models too, and ways that we can actually use them to do fun things and be more productive. But that game that I created, I remember the night I wrote the game with Grok, mind blowing. Like, it was so cool to be able to do that. I said, I have to share this with people. So 872 views, and that one was published a week ago today. So 872 views on that video. And I'm going to do another game. I'm going to spend more time writing like a proper rewrite of a game and see if I can get graphics and stuff like that. So it's going to be a while. It might be a couple months before I put that up, but I'm going to put a video up on that and how we can use large language models, specifically Grok 3, on how to do that game. And then this is the mind blower there, is, remember I said I'd come back to this video. The original number of views that I thought I'd be lucky to get was 50. And this video actually got, as of right now, 15,596 views. The thing I love about that is that people in the comments said that it was really helpful, and that's what I want to do. I want to help people in the community here. So please, if you have ideas of things that would help you that are technology related, I may not be able to help you, but there's a good chance, because I've been in IT for such a long time professionally. I'm a technologist. I've worked in IT for most of my life. I'm happy to go down those rabbit holes. And I've also worked in marketing and video creation. I've done those things. I actually managed the interactive services department at an ad agency. And so a lot of my video editing and Photoshop and Illustrator and all those skills, those are things that I can't wait to get back to on the channel. And so I'm having a lot of fun doing that. All right, so anyway, all good. I mean, this is so much fun going in and doing that. On the analytics screen, this is where you can actually see how many people viewed your videos. The channel got 20,976 views in the last 28 days. A lot of those views obviously were that Kindle video, which, I don't know if I can do another video that's going to be that successful. Maybe from this point out, it's only going to be like, 100, 200 views on videos. Maybe it's 2 views on the video. Like this one could have no views. I don't know. We'll find out. And next month, well, if there's even one person that watches the video, I'll do this video again next month. But sure, please, if you're watching this video and you're interested in this content, please like it, so I know that I should do another video. I do plan to, though, because this is like a kind of like a time capsule for the evolution of the channel. 2,000 hours of watch time, 228 subscribers, and then it talks about the top content. So it's rating this and giving you a snapshot into that. With community, I'm not going to click in there right now, but that's how I interact with people on the videos. It's hard to find time to go in sometimes to, reply to every single comment. When people ask questions that I don't know the answer to, it's sometimes like, I don't know. I'm just a guy who's doing YouTube videos. I don't work for Amazon. I don't have all the answers. So I try to do some research and plug it into the comment. So I'm trying to remain active in the comments there. Okay, one last section that I want to show you here is the earn section. For 9 years, I didn't get any money from AdSense. Before that, I did. I worked really hard to get up to the number of subscribers that would satisfy the criteria. Back in the day, when you hit a certain number of subscribers, you became what they call a YouTube partner, and they would monetize your videos. So when people watched your video and there was an ad, you'd get a little piece of that. They'd slice a little bit off and they'd send it to you when you met the threshold. So like if a video got $5 and another video got $20, you have to get up to, I think it was $100 before you would actually get that money. It was relevant. I can tell you that even with the channel small at that time, that it was relevant. The other thing that I did is I created an Amazon affiliate link. Right? So I went through the process with Amazon, and like those cameras that I posted out there, I put the affiliate link in the video, and I let people know, like, if you buy the camera, here it's an affiliate link, then what would happen is I'd get a commission on that. And it was significant money. I mean, every month I had, probably a few $100s coming in from the videos, even back in the day. Now I'm kind of kicking myself because I'm realizing, which I didn't know for the past several years, that people were actually watching the videos. I could have been making money, even if it was, $50 a month or something like that. You go out, you get Mexican food, it's like it pays for that. Or you just buy something fun off of Amazon, you give the money right back to Amazon. So I'm hoping to get monetized again, but right now the channel is not monetized. And when I go into this monetization, we'll take a look at the stats down here. They've got this whole other tier, which I don't know, maybe this is something that I'll be interested in the future, but I haven't figured out the angle on this yet, which is grow your community and earn monthly. You can excite your audience with access to exclusive perks as a monthly paying member. At this point, I can't imagine that anybody would want to pay to be a member of the channel, but if you disagree with that, then please let me know. You can, contact me directly or just put it in the comments. But I don't know if this is lucrative or not. I would certainly appreciate it because, I do want to be able to have some revenue coming in, just being honest with you, right? Who wouldn't want that? And then there's these supers where if you're doing chats like live streams, I've seen this before because I watch live streams. People will do like super chat, super thanks, and that's monetary compensation. So when you get to that level, when it's satisfied, you can do that stuff. The other thing that you can do is you can do shopping, so you can connect your online store to YouTube. So again, I'm mentioning all this because if you want to do YouTube videos, if there's a part of you that thinks, I would enjoy doing videos and sharing it with people, you've got a hobby, you've got a passion, you've got something you'd like to talk about, there's this interesting thing happening with YouTube right now. I'm noticing it where it's kind of changing, and people are rising up and building channels quicker than they've been able to in the past. And I think it's a really exciting time to get into it. And I would just recommend to you to not be a strict consumer of YouTube videos, but to think about creating your own content, because all you have to do is just create the account. You hit record. You can do it on your phone even, just to get started. And when you get done, you can upload the video. And if you need to know how to do video editing and stuff like that, that's something we could get into on this channel, because it kind of fits into my overall mission statement for what I'm trying to do here, is to help people like lifelong learners and people in their personal and professional lives get better at what they do. So we could cover that as well. but do the videos, create the videos, and build up that community. Just get going on it, because look at this. I've got that satisfied. 500 subscribers is all you need. I'm not saying it's easy to get there, but wow, I've got 5,758, so that's satisfied, and I'm so close to being able to hit that tier. I don't get paid off of that directly, but 3,000 views, or 3,000 public watch hours in the past 365 days, so that's a year, gets you into that status. So I'm hoping that next month that I actually hit that. It would be nice to be able to get those additional, 200 hours of watch time in. So we'll see what happens next month when I do the video. The other thing is you have to do 3 million public short views if you're trying to hit that number with shorts. And you can see, like, I'm nowhere near doing that. I don't think I'm going to crack the code on shorts. If I crack the code on shorts, I'd love to share with you like what I did, how I got there, and maybe it's just one video at some time. Like, let's just make up a number here. Let's say 50,000 views. Like, what if I get 50,000 views on a short someday? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? It's probably not going to happen, but thinking optimistically, maybe we can make it happen by figuring out what it takes to engage with people in the short space. The next thing is down here. This is where things get real. This is where the rubber hits the road. Anybody who is on YouTube wants to make money. Now, like in my business that I'm creating, this is a very small piece of the pie chart of what I want to be able to accomplish, and it's going to take time to build that up. But yes, I would love to have ad revenue coming in. It would have been cool if I had any money coming in off of that Kindle video, but I got zero, absolutely nothing, because right now the channel's not monetized. But you can see that in order to get money off of that Google AdSense, when people watch those ads, or if they're a premium subscriber, they actually give you a piece of that. It's 1,000 subscribers necessary. So with 5,000 plus subscribers, I've actually got that ticked. I've got that box ticked. But the other piece here is you need to have 4,000 hours of public watch time. And so I'm not there yet. So I don't know if I'm going to hit that in March. We'll see what happens. But if, when I do the video next month, it would be really cool to see that this bar and that bar are all the way to the right hand side, because if that happens, that means that the channel's monetized. Nothing changes for the viewing community. What that means though is that when my videos get watched, that I'm going to be accruing some funds, and it'll be interesting to see what that can turn into. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do, is just get in, take a look at what's been going well. This is less than 2 weeks into the relaunch of the channel. Really glad to be back here. Really glad to be reconnecting with the community. Thanks again for your likes, for the subscriptions, for the comments as well. And I'll be doing another video pretty soon. I'll do at least one a week here for the foreseeable future, and probably a short as well. So that's kind of 2 videos at least a week. But if I've got good ideas, and I do have plenty, there's going to be more than that. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you soon.